Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Nate. We're back today with an FSX video. We're going to be doing a short hop from Hong Kong, VHHH, to Taipei, RCTP. It's a flight that's going to take us probably the best part of an hour, I think. Obviously, I won't record the full hour in the video because that would be a little bit too much. We're going to be doing a 737. We're going to be using the default FSX 737, so it's going to be fairly simple and straightforward, and I don't think we're going to do an ILS or anything on the approach. We're just going to visually land it, but it's going to be a night landing, so that'll be something to see. So like I said, we'll be an hour flight, and Jane's going to be the pilot, and I'm going to be reading off the checklist and doing the flight planning on the side, so hopefully we will all go smoothly in one first go, and we'll make it down to Taipei within an hour. We'll speed up if necessary, but again, I'll cut out all the boring bits in the cruise, and hopefully everything will work out well. Alright guys, well, I'll see you guys in the business end in just a bit.
I'm pretty much ready to go. Let me know when you want me to unpause.
Unpause if you...
Got it?
Yep, all good.
Alright. Well,
Alright, we've done start checklist, all done. Before taxi. Okay, you done your stuff?
Yep.
Okay, so nav lights on, taxi lights on, heading out to the indicator set, stand measurements done, radio set, autopilot on, auto throttle on, flight director on, auto brakes, RTO, and elevator trim set for takeoff.
I just set the trim 1 second. Okay, set.
Okay, we'll do the before takeoff checklist on Juliet. Are we back at Echo 2?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. I guess we should call for pushback.
Alright.
It's really awesome that again I can still see my house from here. It's kind of nice. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, oh man, I can see where I live. Like in a computer game. That's awesome. Also surprising actually how like kind of detailed they've got.
It took it a while, but if I finally did it, I tried to press the what's it called, turn while push back.
I keep looking at the seat, expecting to see you, and it's just I'm just talking to an empty seat. Like I'm.
It's all just voices in your head.
Yeah, all just a voice in my head.
There we go. So look, it's turning, that's all, pushing back, which is what it should be doing.
Alright. Why is the wheel light say it's off? It says it's off, but sorry, it says on, but it's off. The wheel light?
What is it? Oh, stand by. Hang on.
Oh, okay. Why is it on now? It's weird.
I don't know, because I think I had to click it.
Oh yeah, because you're in command.
Right.
That
Push back.
makes sense.
You can press buttons too, but I think that one's a bit bugged.
Let's get the outside view. Okay, make sure everything is... And that is an ugly scheme.
At least we have a flight plan now.
Let's get back on the yeah, we do actually, which is good news. That is a weird flight plan.
It's 100 Airways.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it goes to a VOR first. Like I obviously I work here. We don't actually do that because of the noise. You go all the way, you go out and then around the water to Charlie Hotel. You don't go straight over the island. Also, that's a massive mountain. Go ahead.
Can you flick the up front, see the autopilot? Can you flick it from nav to GPS, heading and the max speed indicator?
Sure. GPS.
There we go. That means the autopilot should follow the.
Oh, you don't want to follow the VOR.
The GPS means it'll actually be the autopilot or the flight plan.
If we can't want to skip Charlie Hotel. Just feels a little bit unrealistic to me.
You can do it, right?
I don't know how to, I need to learn how to use the GPS. Because I normally just use the VOR and then visual.
We can skip it, I think.
We'll see how it goes. This is J. What is that? Juliet 8, Juliet 10. Let's get my airport map out.
That's Hotel 8, Juliet 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is the beginning. We're gonna taxi all the way on the other end.
I wonder if pilots actually do hear the air hostess doing their safety briefing.
They must be able
It's
to
the
hear
one
it from the
that
first
doesn't lead into
class.
phones.
That door isn't soundproof, right? I mean,
Well, it's relatively simple.
I suppose.
Apparently, pilots get their own separate meals.
Yes, because of the food sickness. Food sickness. That's true. They only get food sick. It's a true story, bro. All right, this is a fuzzy.
Coming up on Juliet Alpha, so Juliet 8.
Yeah, we have a long way to go.
Yeah. I don't want to taxi too fast though.
Our supposed max speed is 20 knots for taxi.
Yeah.
That's where I used to work, on the right-hand side.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, I still work there for the next 2 weeks, but then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
Gonna go to Australia to my TPLs, so and they wouldn't give me any time off. We're just so busy because actually that tower and the building below it is the control center. The tower is going to remain as it is, but the control center is going to be moved to. I'm turning my head to the left, but in the distance where my head's looking on the left-hand side. So they're going to make it separate to upgrade the system because we're upgrading the software for the computer, and it's a brand new. It requires because we're using Windows 3.1 in our system.
Yeah.
So we need all new computers, all new everything. So we're just going to move everything out because we can't simultaneously upgrade and keep working, right? So they built a new center and everything's installed there, and we're slowly phasing it over there, and so everything's going to move out the center. And the tower is going to be the backup tower will be in operation for a little while they renovate the tower.
I see.
That tower to the right of that is the backup tower. It's a little bit shorter. It's also a lot smaller. It doesn't look as small from the outside, but inside it's much smaller. That's actually quite well detailed for the building. I mean, I'm impressed. So this is the Rapid X taxiway out. So we're almost halfway ish. Oh man, Hong Kong Airport looks so great here. Alright, let's go through the pre-departure stuff. Alright, parking brakes set, throttles idle, elevator trim set for takeoff, flaps to 5 degrees. Oops.
Flaps to 5.
Okay, spoilers retracted, instruments checked. So we're going to go with the takeoff speeds. We're just going to go with the default one, so 140 knots double check? Hang on. 145 knots V1, rotate 150, and V2 160.
Roger.
Okay. And
You have to pull that though.
yeah, I'll pull them out. Okay, what have I got here? Nav equipment, we don't have it. We'll have the GPS, so that's working. Land lights on, taxi lights on, strobe light on, bit of heating, de-ice required. Let's put on the bit of heat.
Flying at night time, even though it is summer, but you know.
Well, yeah, we'll have it on in case you have icing, you see, just in case. July 5. Okay, now we are now halfway across. And over to your right, that solitary building is the maintenance hangar, which is now much bigger actually than this.
Right.
I don't know, but in this FXX Hong Kong Airport, this is when it's first built, I think, because everything to the right now in Hong Kong is another terminal. It's Terminal 3, and we're adding a new we're actually adding a new runway on the right. We're going to build a brand new third runway, but because the third runway is being blocked by the terminal, they have to build another tower. It's going to be chaos, I think. Like, can you imagine that? Didn't they build a third runway for Heathrow? Or were they talking about it? I can't remember.
I think they're trying to book terminal, yeah.
Or terminal or runway?
I'm not sure, one of the two.
Because they've been talking about it for, I mean, since I was younger, I remember them talking about it, and like a lot of bureaucracy, people don't want it being built.
Oh yeah, fucking the National Society, sorry, the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds is like, oh no.
Yeah.
Even though there's like no birds there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that maybe birds left after the first two bloody runways. None of the oh, and as a point of interest, there's the glide slope on the left there. You see the little solitary post.
Right.
On the left, yeah, I see it. That's the glide slope.
Is our auto brake set? We just have to take off.
RTO?
It's up front. I'll set it, hang on.
Where is it, roughly?
Let's go set it. It's right above the engine MFD.
Oh, I see it now.
I've already set it up.
Okay.
I've already set it to RTO.
That's not where I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be down near the throttle stuff, actually.
Yeah, me too initially.
Okay. God, this bloody airport chart map is blurry as hell.
Alright, we're at November now, so quite, quite close by.
For some reason, the Jeppesen PDF, which I have in front of me, doesn't have the airport diagram, which is odd.
So how come we're taking off in the other direction?
Because then we take off and then we just climb out or go all the way to the east. We don't have to turn around.
Okay.
It's always easy to text in the ground, save all fuel, etc.
Yeah.
Oh, here's an airport diagram. Here we go. We want to turn left at Juliet 1. So,
Well, there's Golf 1 next to us.
okay, we take the next left. That's actually correct. Just past the maintenance hangar now. Yeah, just take a left.
Can't really go left unless you want to go, cross country.
There we go, Juliet 1. I might turn off my room lights for some atmosphere in a bit.
Okay, holding short. Should we turn off the cabin lights as well? Not the cabin lights, sorry, the interior lights.
Yeah, that one. Can you dim them, or is it just on and off?
Yes, I might.
It's too dark.
Too dark.
We'll leave it as it is. Alright. So that's our pre-takeoff check is done actually. All we do is we get the clearance, which we will pretend we got clearance. Clear on the right hand side.
Clear left.
If they had comms, we could broadcast on some of the traffic advisory, like we'll have travel 1 entering runway 07 left for departure. God, it's so pretty. That's really pretty.
Alright, pushing 50%.
Roger.
Looks good. Full power.
Floor. V1, 150 rotate, 60, alright, airborne, 200 feet, gears up. Knots.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Alright, to settle down down with the list.
Bank angle.
Too steep.
Bank angle.
Alright, I set the vertical speed, so we're good to go.
I'll just stand by. Get us past that, then we'll use autopilot.
Sure.
2,500.
Really close to 34,000.
Yeah, we'll be very fun. Alright, what's your speed?
Right, 10 intervals. I have to take off checklist.
Once we get past 10,000 feet, we'll up the speed to 280. Alright, climate checklist. Throttle is required. Trim for 180 feet per minute on the way up. And fasten seatbelts off when we're actually level off. That's Hong Kong on the left.
The airplane for a second. I'll start lifting the autopilot.
Sure. Control. Oh, that is a view and a half on the left window.
Yeah, very pretty. Turning at now, look at this, it's like that. So you haven't quite reached the oh, okay, I have to readjust more.
Is it done it again?
It's not done it again, but it hasn't automatically changed. So I'll adjust myself manually while you set it again.
Alright, so was it push and then turn? Come on.
And then it was
Sword,
menu, enter.
Sword, menu, yeah.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
I have a sneaky suspicion from now on we'll have to do that all manually.
Yeah, probably. Unless, yeah, we'll do this next time, but I think once we actually do it like that, we'll have to do it now.
Yeah, probably. I'll keep
Once
an
it skips it, once we do change it manually the first time, I think we'll do it, you know,
keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. I don't think we're far now. What are we? I think we're only.
You want to dump some more fuel?
I don't think we need to dump fuel just yet. What are we? 170 nautical miles. We're doing. What's the ground speed now? 380, 390-ish. I'll do a recalculation when I can. Well, I'm gonna quickly go do the recalculation for the fuel, and then I'll see how much we need to dump.
Alright. 21 miles out, disengaging the autopilot.
Roger. We are, in fact, a little late. It's not a huge problem. That's not a problem at all. We're casually flying. The bigger problem is actually not being able to see the airport.
You can see it with the MFD though.
I have to be able to visually see it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Is it good sense that you chose a lucky runway without runway lights?
How far are we to run? 19 miles to run. Okay. guess we start at descent now. Like,
Yeah, I've already started descending a bit.
just do it at a very gentle rate.
What's our 5 degrees of flap speed?
175 knots for 2 more flaps, but let me just give you a quick calculation. We're 19 nautical miles out. We're doing, what are we doing? 240 nautical miles an hour. We'll be there in 4 minutes. We'll be there in 4 minutes, or 5 minutes, so we don't want to be descending too quickly.
I see the runway.
I think I see it too. We'll be there in 5 minutes, so our new revised estimate is 1650. So we've got 5 minutes to run, then just stop our descent, because we're already quite low. This cloud is really not doing us any favors.
Well, we're at 240 knots, trying to cut speed more.
Now there we go. We're going for 05, right?
05 left.
Well, it's 05, it's left runway.
Yeah, I know,
It's confusing. It's very confusing. I don't know why they just didn't make both of them 05 and then like have left right. Alright, now we can start descent. Is that a third runway to the right? It is. There's a third runway to the right hand side. That must be a military airbase or something.
Oh, I was going for the middle one. Whoops.
Yeah. Well, so go for the far left one. That's 05. Alright, once we're established, go to 175 knots. I'll put the flaps down to 10, 15, 20 degrees. We'll slow down a little bit.
Idle, so...
We need to get the brakes out. Spoilers out.
Right, stand by.
There we go.
Seat
out.
500. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Flaps.
Slow down.
You done?
Gears down. You need to get to 155 knots. A little bit quick. I think we actually may have overspeed the gears a little bit there, but I think we're okay.
I think the maximum deploy speed for gears is like 240, so we're alright.
Alright, get us down to 155. Oh, my track is spazzing out. That should get that. You have full flaps. Landing gear down. We want 135 over the threshold. Got the reversals on, right? Good. RTO. Yeah.
1000.
Looks good. I think.
A little bit slow.
Yeah, that's fine. I pushed a little bit. Looks like we're okay though.
Are we above white slot?
We're slightly. No, we're good. We're good. We got 4 reds, which is we're low according to the PAPI lights, but I don't. It doesn't look like it. Trust the PAPI lights. I guess we're low. Alright, you gotta. I think you gotta bring her down. Something is not right with the.
500. 400. Sync rate.
Sync rate.
300.
Alright, watch your speed.
200. 100. Minimums 50, 40, 30, 20, 10,
power. There we go.
Full brakes, reverse thrust.
Go for it. Okay, take this taxiway on the right. It's a high-speed taxiway. Oh, come on, there we go.
Alright, we just came off on November 7.
Okay, that one.
Alright.
Alright, strobe lights off, flap lights, flaps up, spoilers retracted. Let's go back up.
Taxi lights on.
Do we feel we can get the flaps up? Because I can't get my track down that way for some reason. Transponder, whatever. Elevator trim takeoff setting. Good. Okay. You say we're Hotel 7.
You want Hotel 7?
You say we're November 7, right?
No, yeah, we're on November 7.
Okay, November 7, just go forward and taxi.
Do I take the right here, yeah?
Yeah, you take the right. Or you can go straight across and then take a right. Go ahead, take a right. Yeah, that's right. Yep, keep going. Yeah. Towards that sign, November. There we go.
November parking.
Yeah, November parking. This is the apron. Just pull up on any one of the old gates. I don't see any bridges. Guess ahead will do.
Alright, let's turn off landing lights so I don't blind everyone.
Alright. Cool, stop. I guess.
Probably need the marshal still.
Alright.
Parking brakes on, let's shut it down. Engines off, fuel cut off.
Go. Ready? I'll give you the checklist.
Roger.
Parking brake set, throttle idle, passenger signs off, pity heat de-icing off, taxi lights off, nav lights off, flight director off, master switches off, beacons off, hydraulics off, APU off, battery switch off.
Stand by. Be off, battery off. Off. Okay, we're good.
Good, made it to Taipei. Alright, not bad. I think we were, what, like 7 minutes late in the end? That's,
7 minutes is too much.
it's not too bad. Could be worse.
I wonder where our delay came from, actually.
Probably just because on the climb, like we were losing a bit more speed.
Yeah,
We
probably.
probably lost a bit of speed in the climb. I didn't factor that in. I think I need to add an extra like 1 minute for every whatever 1,000 feet, however many thousand feet of the climb. So I didn't add that in. And I think on descent our speed was probably a little bit slow, but we were quite high because I think we're getting near the maximum speed, right? You saw we almost got the red tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Cool. I'm pleased with this. Yeah, not bad.
Very.